Hello everybody and welcome to episode 6 of Inside the Gates.
Where we're going to bring you all of the latest updates from this week across the parks.
Yeah, I mean, and there's not actually too much
It's
to talk
been
about,
a bit
but
of
we'll
a
talk about
scarce week. I'm
some
not going to lie
things.
to you.
We will talk about what's going on in the parks, but we will not talk about how we are. If you want to hear how we are, please go to the other episodes.
Podcasts, if you actually care. So, where would you like to start, Chloe?
Because
I feel like we've got to hop around a little bit this
Yeah.
week. It's kind of a little bit sporadic. There's not a huge amount happening in Orlando, but
No, I actually have
Go
quite
for
a
it.
bit about Paris.
cool.
So shall I do that
Yeah,
first?
start with Paris. Go for it.
Okay, the big thing that's come out of Paris this week is that the Ratatouille ride is getting a refurb and it's going to stay as a 2D ride.
Sacré bleu, where's
Sacre
the
bleu.
3D?
I actually prefer the 2D version.
Yeah?
I don't think it needs 3D. I think
No,
because you've got the immersion of
Mm-hmm.
like the big props and the sets, I
I
don't
agree.
think you need the 3D aspect. Whereas I think with the Spider-Man ride, it relies a bit more on screens as well as set. than
And
Ratatouille.
you.
Yeah, like it does really well with the physical set, but it has a bit more
Exactly.
screen. Whereas I think with this particular one, you don't need it to be in 3D.
No.
So yeah, that's a big thing from Ratatouille. And also, Davy Crockett Ranch has got brand new cabins opening up this week.
Hasn't Davy Crockett Ranch really been needing a refurb for
Massively, but
so long?
The new cabins look so good.
Do they?
They look gorgeous.
Maybe
yeah,
a whittle,
giving a bit more
whittle
wilderness
Twipple
lodge.
Whittle Powers.
Yeah, they look really nice. The only thing with David Crockett's ranch is
Mhm.
that it isn't walkable to the parks, and I
Mhm.
don't think there's a bus. I think you have to drive yourself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got to drive to the parks.
Okay.
I think.
Can't say I've been to Paris. Can't say I've ever stayed on site in Paris.
I think that is the case.
So-
Well, there is a bus, but like you're not close like you are
I
with the
believe
other hotels.
that there is bus transportation, but I don't think it's an easy walking distance from
You
what I can
can't.
remember.
You can't walk it.
No, don't walk it.
Can't
Don't
walk it.
Do not. Danger.
Yes.
Danger, danger. Have you got anything else coming out of Paris?
Yeah, I do actually.
Far away.
The bridge has reopened.
The bridge to Terabithia.
No, the pirate suspension bridge.
Oh, hasn't that been closed for ages?
Yeah, that's fully open now. And alongside that, they've got a brand new interactive quest that has come around in the Pirates of the Caribbean area
Okay.
inside Adventure Isle. So
Mhm.
guests can now explore the inside of the caves and search for 8 hidden pirate-themed items, such like treasure, an accordion, a wooden leg, an anchor, a key, shoe, and a jewellery box.
Wow.
And apparently there's clues at the entrance of the cave with apparently beautifully designed signs with sketches setting the scene and letting people know what to be on the lookout for.
I suppose one of the things, because I used to love the whole pirate trail that they used to have at Magic Kingdom. Like,
I think
I
it's
know,
like
I know
that.
they kind of still what?
I think this one's more just like, hey,
No,
you
it's
can
just
go and find these things.
it's another thing to do. But again, I feel like Orlando's kind of lost a little bit of that over the
Yeah,
years. To be honest,
I think this one's quite a good idea because it also adds a bit more to those caves. Like the caves are
Mhm.
really fun to go in, and at Halloween they sometimes have pirates in there.
okay.
Spooky. But I think it was just a cave, and they've done something to bring it a bit more to
Yeah,
life.
unlike
So
the caves at Tom Sawyer Island, those were like anxiety-inducing. They were horrible.
yeah,
Can I skip over to Hollywood a little bit? So
Hollywood
Universal
Studios or Universal Hollywood?
Universal Studios Hollywood.
okay, go ahead.
Because they've done something a little bit different, and I'm waiting to see whether they're actually going to do this across in Orlando. So what they've announced is they've offered a dining pass. So what this is for $71.34. You're right.
They used to have this.
No, I know, but I didn't
in
even know
Orlando.
that. But I didn't know that they did this.
I've done
So
it.
for $71.34, you can get 2 entrees and 4 eligible sides, snacks, desserts, or beverages across Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh no, okay.
Which again, I think
do
is pretty good.
I didn't do the Halloween Horror Nights one. I know in the past they have had that like
They've
card,
they've had some form
like
of
the stamp
dining
card
experience,
thing.
but they haven't brought it back.
Not
So I
this
wonder
year,
whether
no.
they
But
don't think
then-
it's worth it, or
But then I think it sounds quite different where you said you can get 2 like entrees. I don't
Mhm.
think really many of the things in Universal Orlando, like the burger, I still wouldn't call that an entree.
yeah. But your burger, like even if your burger, I suppose I'm just trying to add up in my head. I suppose even if you got like a burger and another thing that were like, let's call them like $16, $17, and then by the time that you get an average of like $10 each of things, it's kind of going to be worth it. I suppose if you can obviously get like alcoholic beverages as part of that, absolutely worth it, because they're going to be anything from like what $15 to $18. So I think that's worth it. But again, I thought it was interesting. I'm
Yeah.
surprised that they haven't bought anything like that across to Orlando. What do you want to chime in with?
I was going to quickly go to Epic Universe.
Cool. I love the fact that we're hopping around today.
Because they've just put in a new permit for a 50-acre expansion.
What sort of expansion is that?
It says possibly expanding into another 50 acres.
That is absolutely crazy that they've already opened 5 incredible lands, yet they're still going, you want more?
They've got so much land to play with, though, that I think they can just keep going and going for quite a while.
I tell you what, I always think that was a clever design thing with Epic Universe, is they kind of went, okay, here is our sort of, like, imagine like a square block. Here's all of our park that we've currently got, but there's also space for maybe about 2 or 3 lands or expansions further back. So they're basically just gone, hey, here's our scope. They're not having to do what they're obviously doing with Magic Kingdom, where they're having to just kind of like clear more trees and clear waterways and clear pre-existing things in order to make more room. So I actually just think it's very, very clever from an infrastructure point of view and a design point of view.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good for you, Universal. Well done, you. I did want to mention, I know it's 2 weeks in a row, but another Disney legend has been announced, and this one is Hank Amin, who is technically the longest serving Disney employee. Do you know how long he's worked there for?
Oh, no.
Across Disneyland, 63 years. He started off as a Jungle Cruise skipper, and now he works for the fire department, but he's finally been given his legend badge. So congratulations to Hank.
Love that. Absolutely love that. Whilst I was talking about Universal, I'm going to quickly just chime in and say Halloween Horror Nights has begun when this episode comes out.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
We're recording the day that the preview VIP evening's going on, where guests going to have like a smaller crowd in the parks, all you can eat, all you can drink, all that
Unfortunately,
kind of
we were not invited, but we've still got our fingers crossed for next year.
But so I'm gonna go more into like the food next week, because I've seen the food, but I want to see some sort of like vloggers.
We almost want to see the whole thing in action. Like we are going, but ultimately we really want to see, because we're going to try and do it all out this time, and we really want to see all of the snacks, see which ones are actually worth our time, do all of the mazes, everything. I know we've spoken about mazes before, but yeah, just more stuff is coming together. But what was quite interesting today, so we were watching one of Tim Tracker's vlogs, and he was pointing out sort of where the entrance points are going to be.
Please.
No, but that's where the entrance points are going to be.
Yeah, but that's what I was going in to say.
You watched a video as well?
Yeah, but then you just chimed. I was halfway through talking, and you chimed in with
Chloe,
your thing.
Chime back.
I'm going to chime back.
Go on.
Because I was going to say, with the deconstruction of Rip Ride Rockit, not construction, they've had to play around with the queue entrances. Now at the moment they've got 2 entrances for 4 like houses. Like both entrances go to the same 4 houses, but that will be changing, they've said, in September. But you can see Rip Ride has literally been ripped at one point, where it goes through the building,
taken apart,
like through by the firehouse.
Yeah,
that has just been like sliced off.
I reckon by the time that we go out there in October, most of it's going to be gone, or I would say most of the stuff that normally goes outside of the park, every aspect of that is going to be gone.
So strange to see.
Yeah,
it's going to look strange.
It's going to look very odd because, sorry, I know this is slightly off topic. We've just had a tree cut in our garden, and now it looks really, really different. It kind of feels like that.
You know, you think, look, like if I didn't know the tree was going, I might have looked out my window and gone, something seems different, but I wouldn't be able to go, the tree's gone. Yeah.
Whereas this is like, where's the thing I can see from the car park?
Strange.
Very, very strange.
Very strange.
Right. A couple of other things that are also happening at the moment. So Epcot's Food and Wine Festival has officially kicked off.
Yeah, it has.
Again, honestly, check out the website because there are loads of new food offerings. There's loads of fantastic bands that are available for musical entertainment. And, of course, some trails and treats and wonderful merchandise goodies. Perhaps one of the most exciting things for me, even though I'm not there, is the fact that Beak and Barrel officially opened. We said that reservations were already ridiculous. They still are absolutely ridiculous. But
we do know someone who is going.
We do know somebody who's going. So that person, please make sure, Regan, if you are listening, please drop us a message and let us know your thoughts, please.
Yeah, we have been told you're going.
We would love an update. But also, I suppose one of the things that I quite enjoy about it is we actually got from Disney Parks Official, We got a little bit of a view on the inside. Now, it does give me a lot of kind of Trader Sam's vibes on a slightly bigger scale. And I do like the fact that with the bird, I can't remember his name now, Remy the parrot.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that he kind of comes out at sort of intermittent points and interacts with what's going on in the bar. It kind of gave me like Rocket Raccoon in Mission Breakout vibes.
Yes.
Where he kind of just crops out, makes a couple of comments, and then goes back in his hole. So again, I will be very, very excited for that, and hopefully singing along in not too soon.
Not too long.
Not too soon.
Not too soon. You want it to be soon.
I can't talk today. The other thing that I was going to say is that Tokyo DisneySea is celebrating its 25th anniversary very, very soon. And with that, they have announced that they're going to be doing Sparkling Jubilee, which is basically going to be a celebration, a little bit like what they're doing with sort of Disneyland with the 70th. There'll be merch, there'll be new food, there might be a new show, etc. But again, details have been kept a little bit hush-hush at the moment. Mm-hmm. What else have you got?
The Princess Week has happened, and did you see the Disneyland performance?
No.
You didn't see it?
No.
It's all over my TikTok page. Right. So they had...
I am not your TikTok page.
They had the voices of Ariel, Belle, Moana, and Tiana. I could name all the people that voiced them. Can you?
Jodie Benson.
Yep.
Leah Salonga.
Not Leah Salonga, no.
For what? You said Mulan.
Moana, sorry.
Oh.
Did I say Mulan?
I don't know. Maybe.
Moana.
I
can't say her name.
Cavelli.
Yep.
Oh.
Yes, so basically the voices of Belle.
You're fine. You
Ariel,
said it before,
yes.
my love.
And they sang A Dream is a Wish, mixture with a bit of like their songs as well. And they had the princesses out front, like the actual Ariel.
I need to see this then.
Beautiful. And
Love
it was
it.
filmed, I think, for like an American TV show. But that was really nice to see for Princess Week.
Awesome.
Also, did you know Princess Week is also, there's a day in Princess Week, which is also Eldest Daughter Day.
Okay. What did you get for it?
Nothing.
Nothing. Another update from Magic Kingdom is that the final bits of water and track are now going from Rivers of America. Although what we've seen from a couple of aerial shots is that actually they've already started
Ariel
doing...
from the sky and not Ariel from the sea, by the way.
Not to be confused with the
mermaid.
fish woman. However, they have begun some of the groundwork for Piston Peak, and actually it looks like they're kind of clearing some of the area where it's rumoured that Villains Land is going to go. Interested to see how developments are going to be kind of fed to us, because actually D23 does kick off tomorrow from our point of recording this, so that's the 29th of August, and that runs all the way until the 31st of August. They haven't really said that it's going to be like a big spectacle in terms of announcements, but there are hints that there are going to be updates to the parks. So apart from that, I'm pretty much done. Apart from Spaceship Earth is now closed. They haven't actually put a timeline on it. They've just kind of suggested that it'll probably be finished by the end of the year. But that's kind of all we got with Spaceship Earth.
We'll have to see.
What did you ask the people this week, Chloe?
Well, I asked the people at home, you guys, what is their favourite piece of Disney music? Film or park?
Great question, Chloe.
Film or park. You can have either. Okay. There are lots of answers.
Love this.
So, first of all, we have Mia.
Get your pronunciation out right, Chloe.
Well, we've got Mia, my friend from work.
Easy.
She said Married Life.
Okay.
From Up. Beautiful. Stephen, give us a little tune for those that don't know it. I'd like how you chose to whistle it. If I ask you to do any more, should we not whistle?
Okay, I'm sorry if that hurt anybody's ears, but also I would like to say that was note perfect.
It was very good. Eventually, Rob said Out There from Hunchback of Notre Dame is the absolute best. It is beautiful. Vibrato is wonderful. You don't need to do every single one, Stephen.
I will do most.
Lorna Clark said the music to Festival of Fantasy.
There we go.
Lovely, well done. Courtney on vocals. Now, this is Courtney, who I work in my performing job with.
Oh, okay.
Occasionally. She said, You'll Be in My Heart.
Oh, love it.
Courtney, I would like to hear you sing that, actually.
What I also like is the Phil Collins version is exceptional. The Glenn Close version, also mixed in with Phil Collins, that's actually used in the film. Oh, stunning.
Lovely. Now, Dan Thomas, 93, he is where I am at. The Phantasmic finale.
Absolutely.
Correct. I actually played it to Mia. When I put this question out there, I said to Mia, I'm going to play you my favourite part, and it is the finale of Phantasmic.
By the way, if you want that, you just have to type in exit music, and yeah, that's what it's classed as.
No. I'm not talking about that's the Fantasmic exit.
No,
music.
but it's called something. You keep doing.
No,
your
but
thing.
the exit music isn't the Fantasmic finale. Those are two different things.
No,
Stephen.
I know, but it's called something on here. Bear with me.
Okay, you do that whilst I carry on talking. Chris said the main theme from Ratatouille is one of my favourites. If you don't know it, how does it go, Stephen?
Hang on, I'm trying to do two things at once here.
How does the Ratatouille music go?
Jardin, la bouton.
Correct, yes. Orlando and me said the prologue.
It's just called Finale by Bruce Healy and Barnett Rishi.
Lovely.
Sorry.
Orla, Nando and me. That's how I'm going to say it. It's
Orla
Orlando and me, but with a dot
me.
between Orla. The prologue of Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful piece of music. She also said Fantasmic and Happy Ever After and anything from Hercules, Lion King and Tarzan.
Absolutely.
So when I asked for your favourite, I didn't get just one. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We got pure greed.
Fiona said Fantasmic, can't beat that nostalgia.
Love it.
Nostalgia. Someone, Rianne PEC 33, said Married Life from Up.
Love
Same as Mia. Oh, Magic and the Skimmins, Fantasmic, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Emily Hopper said the start of Finding Nemo. Oh, Nemo's Egg? The egg?
Yeah,
Nemo's
it's
Egg?
called Nemo's Egg, and it's a beautiful piece of piano.
Yeah. Oh, Alana said Happy Ending from Little Mermaid. My life
Nice.
soundtrack. That is a beautiful piece of music. Love it. Snack Bays and Mickey Ears says the Disney Springs Town Centre Loop.
Oh, love it.
Yeah, I think when
I love a bit of
I
park
know, but when
music.
I've worked in Disney Springs in the town centre and I've heard that song on repeat,
Yeah.
it is a fun one to go to. But like I get like
But
throwing
it's
back
but
sometimes.
it's a bit much. I get it, Chloe.
Richard Vlog Disney said Ellen's Energy Adventure or the Old Innovations Loop.
Yeah.
Good choices.
Retro.
Kaz Millwood said I'm torn. Moana and Mary Poppins.
I thought Torn was Natalie Imbruglia.
And then Rosie248 said Epcot Park music. We had loads.
We had
of
loads of
answers
responses,
to
so
that one.
thank you so much for getting
everybody.
involved, guys. Maybe
Yeah.
that's because we actually did the poll way before this episode.
I didn't actually.
I mean, reasonably before the episode.
Less than 8 hours before we recorded.
Sometimes we leave it a little bit near the end.
Also, I'd like to thank you for everyone that's messaged saying get the shoes. I appreciate all of you.
And when we say all of you, we mean about 2 people.
Yeah.
So thanks, guys, for being on my side, knowing that Chloe does not need the shoes. And that is your
they're so
latest
nice.
update of... I know they're nice. I wasn't denying that they weren't nice. But either way, we are going to see you on Tuesday for all of our next episode full length. Thank you so much for listening. You can find us obviously on YouTube. Hopefully you're already over there. Hopefully you're already subscribed. You can find all of our updates on there. Find us on TikTok, find us on Instagram, and we will see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
We can cry when it's over.